Liam, there's a TV show out that was used to be on by the name of Father Ted.
Yes.
Have you ever watched it?
Can I help you, Paul?
No, fine.
I'm having a bath.
Oh yeah, Father Ted was on like on every weekend. Father Ted is amazing. If you've never seen it, Josh, go watch it.
I assume this is
'Cause it is
reruns only.
amazing.
Man,
Is this?
He's one of
oh,
us.
This
Okay.
this is long gone now. Father
Okay.
Ted is, but
Nice.
it's worth a
Because,
watch.
You know, being that it's an Irish kind of themed show, it definitely seems like it's reached all over, like, you know, big pockets of Europe, like, and whatnot.
Yeah, I can
Yeah,
remember we went out, we
I-
went up to lunch with my friend, who's from Northern Ireland, and he stiffed me with a fucking tab, by the way, which is a whole nother story. Adam was with me, but yeah, that was the one thing. That was your one contribution too.
Yes.
Hey
I
Martin,
asked
did you
him,
see ever see Father Ted?
I love Father Ted. So if I ever get a chance to talk to anyone from London, I went, first of all, I
Not
went
from
to
London.
or Ireland,
It's
wherever,
like close enough.
anywhere out there. I went to an Irish restaurant to pick up some takeout, and the dude was definitely from like he was definitely Irish or Scottish or something.
Sorry, Adam. An Irish restaurant.
Yes, they're like Irish
Like
themed
what?
restaurants.
Well, it's like an Irish pub.
yes,
They
but
like
it was a
shepherd's
restaurant.
pie
Yes, all that stuff.
and a hearty stew.
Because I was like, you get like a Chinese, you get an Indian, you get a pizza place with Italian. I would not know what to expect from an Irish place. Besides,
Yeah,
from like an
like
Irish,
let's go to the Irish restaurant, Dad.
There's,
Yeah,
there's
exactly.
quite a few.
Just potatoes. All the sell of potatoes.
All on
Don't forget
different,
that
you know,
shepherd's
levels of
pie.
cooking. You
Got
know,
mash, baked.
Well, I asked the guy there. I say, "Hey, you ever watch Father Ted?" He's like, "Oh, I love Father Ted. It's a fantastic show."
Oh,
I mean, like
that
everybody
was
loves Father
pretty good
Ted.
accent.
don't get
Every-
him going.
I don't think anyone has a bad thing to say about Father Ted.
It's the best. In fact,
Okay. So
go ahead.
sorry,
No,
go
no,
on.
ahead.
I was going to say from now on you have to carry on in that accent.
I think he should too.
Dougal.
Frank, Dougal, Father Dougal,
Arse.
drink. I think I watched it too much in my formative years because it's giving me like. Josh, you never see me without a beer in my hand now.
It's true.
I fucking love Father Ted, man. So I just had to ask because it's a tradition for me. Anytime I'll meet, in fact, if actually an American put me onto that show, if you can believe it. And then all the people I met in London and everywhere, they're all like, "Oh yeah, we love Father Ted." It's fucking awesome. I love that you love it.
I don't know anyone that wouldn't like it.
Yeah.
Is this
so
like
good.
back in like
I'll
the
watch-
Faulty
I'll watch it.
Towers time frame, or is it after that?
Maybe a little bit after, but not much.
Okay,
Ah.
like early '80s.
Early 90s, maybe. Wait,
Early
when
90s?
Faulty Towers.
Okay,
Yeah, it's later than that.
Mid late
Yeah.
90s.
okay.
It was good. You should watch it.
It's so
I'll
funny.
check it out.
It's so
Only
funny.
because you suggested it, and not because of Dink over here.
I don't want to influence
Alan's
you.
been going for 5 years saying you need to watch this program. You need to watch this program. It's like, no,
Like, no,
shut
no,
the
no.
fuck up. I ain't never watching this. One English guy comes on the show. It's like,
Okay,
you heard
do
of
it.
Father Ted?
Yeah, of course. And it is on Amazon Prime
Oh,
right now.
Is it?
wow.
Yes.
Well,
That's a game changer.
Yes, it is.
Jesus. Okay. All right.
It's on
Well,
my
that's
watch
good to
list.
hear.
I watch a couple episodes and every now and again, just for old time's sake. I just watched the one where the woman writes the book and she comes to stay with Ted, and she thinks she's coming on to him, and he's like gonna like break his like priesthood and like want to be with her. Do you recall that one off the top of your head?
No, I'm sorry, it's been so long
it's
since
so
I watched
funny.
it.
It's so funny.
Sounds like an episode of Fleabag.
Nah.
So sorry, as an update, only one person has tried spotted dick,
Wow.
but he now lives in the south, which is
Ah, so it kind of falls
know,
right
I'm
into
just-
what you were saying.
That's interesting. I didn't know it was a northern southern thing. I didn't know there was any separation.
I might just be using that as an excuse. I
Just
don't know.
stick with your guns.
Yeah,
Like it
probably,
makes sense.
probably is. It seems really posh, which is a southern thing.
Yeah, I
There's
mean,
people
I
up
know
north that
in India they do that. There's a north and a south. There's Korea north and south. I mean, like this sounds like it makes sense to me. There's
maybe I'm
separation.
just really prejudiced. Like maybe that's all it is.
It
Maybe
is.
maybe I'm the problem.
Your
Maybe there's
colors are
all
coming out
harmony.
today.
There's like what's all these people outside holding hands for? It's like so weird. I'm just like, fuck you. Close the blinds. I want to see you.
Wow.
Oh shit.
Good, man.
All right. So tell me, so what are you doing? You know, obviously you're working. Now England did just get put under, as you mentioned earlier, another level of lockdown. So what does that entail?
All right, let's now shift our attention to the United Kingdom, which, believe it or not, is currently under one of the strictest lockdowns in the world.
It basically means that right now we can't do a lot. So unless you can, if you can work from home, you should work from home.
Mm-hmm.
If there's no way of working from home, then you ain't working. So you get put on furlough, which is what's happened to me.
Yeah.
Which I kind of love. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
Is the pay
like 4
equivalent?
months of it
Is
last
it equivalent? Is it equivalent?
So the government are giving us 80%, and then some companies are topping up to 100%.
Oh no, shit. Okay.
That's nice.
Yeah, so
Wow.
So the company I work for, to be fair, they've been amazing. They've topped up to 100%. So this is like the people like hate 2020 and hate coronavirus. It's not great, but I'm having the time of my life.
What?
So I've been getting paid not to work, and it's kind of the best thing ever. I don't know if you've ever tried it, but you should try getting paid to not work.
Right.
The best thing is the girlfriend's been working, but working from home. So, we've still been able to see each other because she's still working. We're not getting on each other's tits all the time. We're not,
Nice.
we're not hating each other. So I've nailed the Xbox. Like just yesterday, I watched Indiana Jones again for the first time in years and started the second Indiana Jones. When am I going to do this again?
Running out of things to do.
It's like an annual thing. Yeah, this should be an annual thing. Give me like 3 months off work, paid.
Right? Yeah. 100%. Well, I was just telling Adam, imagine how much it's going to suck when this shit, let's fingers crossed, it ends and we all get the vaccines and things go back to quote unquote normal. Imagine how bad it's going to suck getting up at fucking 6 a.m. and whatever, going back to fucking work again. It's like, once you get a taste of this life, like, fuck that.
That's what I'm saying. They can't expect that to happen.
It's the reason my lifelong dream has been to win the lottery.
£8.5 million.
This is absolutely crazy.
How are you feeling?
I don't know.
Because, you've got seen Dan Bilzerian. He's not a nice guy, but he's living the life, isn't he?
Yes.
That's what I want. And not the women. I've got a lovely girlfriend, so not the women.
Just the financial aspect.
She might be able to hear me. Not the women.
Right. And then say really loud, I got a fantastic girlfriend.
Got a babe in there.
Just the money.
She works hard all day.
Just the money. You better hope she isn't subscribed to this now.
Good point.
So you said you edit some bits out. Take that bit out.
Take that one out. Adam's the edit guy. He'll get it
Copy.
done.
Check.
Fire. Take care of
People
it.
are gonna be watching this thinking like, that English pig. Like,
You know what this is? You know what this is?
no, so
Giving us a bad name.
sorry.
Oh, God. Real world news, guys. So just so you know, there's a lockdown in Washington D.C. right now. I guess protesters have breached the U.S. Capitol building.
What?
Yeah, kind of fucked up.
The hell?
It's Trump.
It's going down. Yeah, I
Trump's
guess the whole.
leading
No more electoral college.
Give it me back.
It's right. Does this mean I'm still in? So who knows what that fucking means? But the country's falling apart over here.
Yeah, they've breached the Capitol, huh?
I think we need a fucking parliament. We need some white wigs and parliament and just fucking go back old school.
All we need to do is bring in.
Do you know what those white wigs are for?
Please enlighten me. I would love to know.
So it's all to do with syphilis.
Really?
So I can't remember who it was. Some king in France somewhere, probably France, because
France, King Louis.
Yeah, come at me.
Hey,
What are you gonna do? Surrender?
You're right.
Come on. He had syphilis, and one of the symptoms of syphilis is losing your hair. So he got like powder wigs and stuff like this, and then because he was wearing them, it became like a fashion statement, and that's why it was then became a sign of opulency, of being rich, effectively. So then people started wearing these powder wigs, all because someone
Had
did it
syphilis.
without wearing a Johnny, without rubbing it up.
I
Johnny,
gotta fucking
that's a
hand
good
it to Liam, because this is people out there, you are learning shit. This isn't just like where you sit there and drool because it's so boring and we ask stupid questions. We bring on some great guests and they fucking enlighten you. So take that, people.
This is an educational
It's my one
podcast
fact, and I can go
It's your
now. See you in a bit.
one and done. I'm out. I'll be here. Send me my fucking saltwater taffy and we'll be good to go.
That's a good story. Yeah, that's cool.
That's a great little bar story. If you ever want to get in, it's
If
definitely.
you ever see someone wearing a powder wig, just be like, "Do you know where that came from, mate?" I'll just be like, just give him a wink, like, "I know what you've been doing." Right, dirty dog.
Now, can you tell us about the wooden teeth? Where that came from?
The
Times.
You want the honest answer or the fake answer? Because probably the
Whatever.
Scottish.
Fake it. Just fake it up. Let's see what Liam. Just totally fucking improv.
So yeah, I do actually know where that came from. So
Oh.
the Scottish aren't, we're savages. Let's face it. That's what they were known as, and they probably still are, mainly savages. So they used to fight a lot, and they get their teeth knocked out. Now, what's the one thing that the Scottish have a lot of? Wood. So like, okay, well, where wood? I've got lots of wood. You'd think it'd be trees, but no, they've just got wood everywhere. It's weird. Like someone's already been and shot down the trees. It's just wood. It's like surrounded by beavers.
Piles of wood.
So they're like, I got some like planks of wood here, and I got an axe, and I've got no teeth. So what am I gonna do? And he thought,
wow,
the one good idea the Scots ever had, whacked it in the mouth. Although at first it was just to eat sheep's hooves, because it's quite hard. So they thought, actually, because aside from fighting and losing the teeth, they were breaking the teeth on the sheep's hooves. So they thought, oh well, this will fix it.
I love it.
And
Adam,
just stuck.
he's going. He just keeps on going. I love it. Now,
Practice
can you
makes you
bring in
much.
golf? Because if
Stop.
you make a full circle with the Scots and wood and all that and golf, then you got a fucking hole in one. And you bring it back to golf somehow.
Oh well. At one point, someone made a golf club. At the time, it wasn't a golf club; it was a ye old golfy club. But they didn't know what to name the golfy clubs. Then they're just called stickety doos. And they were like, "Okay, well, what should we call this?" And he said, "I don't know." And he looked around, and what did he see? He saw a load of wood just sat there, and he went, "Call it a wood." Well, this one is smaller. He went, 3 wood. And that's the story of golf. That's how it happened.
You really put him under the gun with that one, Josh. Way to go.
He just like fucking.
No, I was really reaching there.
You,
So
I
some
gotta
shit
tell you,
there for
if
the
you're not
viewers.
in the world of sales, you need to get into the world of sales because it was flawless. Kudos to you, my man.
The wooden teeth was
Weirdly, I've been
good.
in sales for like 15 years. And they keep
Now I wonder
buying.
why.
I just don't get it. I just keep lying to them. They just keep buying.
And I keep buying, lying, buying.
Buying and buying. Wow,
That's
this
just
is
the way it
shit,
works.
huh? This has been precious.
So tell us, and we've got a little time left before Adam has to run off and fuck things up. For the viewers at home, we know you're like slapping the bass, making some great fucking synth new age music. What else does Liam do to occupy his time in these and watch movies? By the way, what else do you do?
Yeah.
Other thing I do is I am 1/3 of the Let's Talk About Nothing podcast. But you probably shouldn't listen to that because it's not great. You should just listen to this show.
This is better than
In fact, because you're a visual medium as well. You're on YouTube. So what they should do is watch this show, mute it, and then
put
turn the volume from my show. And then
and then we get
that's
the best
exactly
of
what
both
people
worlds.
should do.
We've got some entertaining content and some visual effects as well.
Maybe but if yours is on what, like iTunes and stuff?
Yeah, it should be on everything.
But I can't download it.
I edit them, but then I give you can download. So it's on iTunes, Spotify, any podcast app. Basically, it should be on there.
But I can't download and transfer it somewhere else, right? Because it's only downloaded on the app, right? isn't it?
Oh.
Like if I was
don't
gonna
know.
like cut a clip of that episode into this, like I don't think I'd be able to do it unless you sent me like the actual audio, like in an email.
I can send you something, but it's not good. If you want to do that, I'll send you something.
Hey Liam,
But,
would you
I
mind
don't know, I
if
guess
we,
I don't know.
hold on? I'm gonna go right into it. Liam, would you mind if we aired just a quick clip of your podcast for the show so our listeners can hear what you're all about on your personal life?
Yeah, sure. You absolutely fire away.
Okay, great.
Make us huge in the
done.
States.
It's done. Now send
We
me
got
this.
his podcast. We got his music on Spotify.
It's
So,
everywhere.
and then actually, where will we find most of your stuff? So I know you. So your music's on Spotify, YouTube. Where else are we gonna find Liam doing his shit?
Anything band related is at Young Decades, or just search Young Decade. We do have a website, which I think is youngdecades.com.
Nice.
Or podcast related is search Let's Talk About Nothing, or if you want to find us on Twitter and chat to us, it's at LTAN Pod. Which please do. We you know, we're a relatively new podcast. We're getting our listeners up there. Apparently, we said something on a
got more than we
podcast that
do.
said, look, if you're an actual listener, just tweet us saying yes. Not one fucker tweeted us. Even my
Really?
mate, who I know listens to it, likes us, still doesn't tweet us.
Ooh.
So
Not a good-
either everyone's bots or liars. But I'll take it as long as statistically it says we got 7 listeners to an episode. I
You're
don't
good.
care if they're real.
You're
or
right.
not.
You don't care where it came
it's
from.
totally fine. Yeah, it's like the music thing. You're massive in Brazil. Might not be, but if we get a little bit of
little bit
cutback from it,
scratch.
totally fine with that. Yeah.
No, you don't care where it comes
This
from,
is-
right?
This is. I was going to say this is literally why I'm drinking this beer. Then I realized it's probably incredibly offensive because that's Mexico and not Brazil. They're completely different places.
That's
It's a
true.
little north, but it's okay.
Yeah, it's the north
Close
and
enough.
south thing.
Close enough. That's what Adam would say. Close enough.
Close enough. That's right. Josh knows me all too well.
South
I
America.
do. I know him too fucking well. I know him too well.
Okay.
Well,
Watch
I'll
your
tell you
mouth.
what. I had a great time, Liam. I know it wasn't. This is a little bit off the beaten path. I hope you enjoyed yourself. I hope some of my hard-hitting questions were able to tweak your gray matter and might kind of make you think in a different direction. Adam's making faces at me, even though again he didn't do shit except swat a dick and
But
father fucking Tom.
Father
right?
Ted, man, took
Ted.
over the whole episode.
I've already
Father Ted
forgotten.
hijacked.
Don't speak
all-
ill. Don't speak ill of the Ted. That's all. I'll say.
You know
No,
they
I
have
won't,
a
I won't speak ill of Ted. I'll just speak ill of the fucking Adam.
why? I'm the
did.
one who followed Father Ted in this podcast.
You
Wait, how
contributed
dare
Father Ted. Yeah. I'm proud
Father
of you, Pid.
Ted.
I'm really proud of you.
you, man.
And
Well,
if if
anyways.
it wasn't for that, I wouldn't go and watch Father Ted tonight, which is what's going to happen. probably.
Okay. So there's then look at that. So he's actually changed and had an effect on your daily life.
I've
Adam,
changed.
how
the
do you
course
feel?
of
You've
time,
you've had an effect on British culture because
Absolutely.
apparently if I'm the spokesperson this way, I got to be the spokesperson that way. So I'm going to let
56
everyone
million. They're all looking at you, Liam.
just.
So
I'll just shout really loud. It's only a small place.
This is crazy. Break out the crimpets and the clotted
Crumpets.
cream, everyone.
tea and crumpets. Let's get it right, not crimpets.
I'm sorry, I threw that out on the fly, and I
Yeah,
think
yeah. And you failed
That was
miserably.
close.
the clotted
Crimpets,
cream.
like,
I
Is it
got
scone or scone? Do you have scones?
we
what's
yeah we
scones?
have scones.
Scones.
I do dig,
I'm the same.
Like a bice cinnamon or a blueberry scone in the morning. Tasty.
Oh no, we
Coffee.
Oh,
Now, do you
that
pound
was
the
like
tea?
that was like a little dessert thing.
Oh, like after dinner?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, yeah,
like
I'd say
like
that-
tea and scone. You might go for afternoon tea, and then you have like scones, jam and clotted cream.
Yeah.
You know the chef. You had 2 chef's kiss. I haven't done that in
Chef's
ever.
kiss. I like that. I think that's my one
Good enough.
takeaway. Chef's kiss. I like
One thing that Liam did to Adam is Adam from now on, like, oh, it's
Chef's
delicious.
kiss. I might use that. I'll credit you. You enjoy Father Ted. I'll enjoy the chef's kiss. I'm gonna do that because I cook and stuff. Oh, this is so good. Chef's kiss.
Right. And then think of Liam as you kiss into the air,
He's gonna think of me every time we shoot it.
That's right.
I will.
You had it right there.
Just-
That's what I was thinking of.
Yeah.
That's horrible. That's horrible. You gotta be ashamed. You gotta be ashamed. Well, listen, we'd love to have you on the show in the future. I promise you better content and maybe some more questions if Adam fucking wants to do
What-
something
what
instead of
if-
relying on me.
Would it
What,
be
Adam?
ridiculous for us to ask if we could be on your podcast?
Yes.
That would be absolutely ridiculous because
Yeah, I agree.
You've already explained that the Americans don't say too highly. No,
You are-
absolutely. I'd love for you guys.
He wants to
podcast.
gain. He wants to gain listeners in there, not fucking lose them. Oh, 2 fucking Yanks. Get it?
Is that a bloody Yank? No.
You
I don't know
both
why
are
I'm putting on an
Yanks,
English accent. I'm fucking
Right,
English
we'll
anyway.
Come on,
Why-
we'll come
why-
on with our accents. No one will fucking know the difference. I mean, it's spot on. They'll
Hello.
never even. It's
Yo,
Josh
that
and
would
Adam
be
here.
See,
Broken
Adams
heads.
is actually kind of good. Josh is no,
Thank
Yeah,
you.
I
Thank
know.
you.
keep working on it.
No, Josh is good too, but he's got to get into the character, and I think you're pretty good with that accent, aren't you?
Yes,
or-
I can be.
or-
I
yes.
actually I used to back in the day. I went to college with a couple of buddies, my blokes from Northern Ireland, and their accent it's very easy to catch on to. And you go out to bars and you'd hear the friggin', and I'm sure before you had your lovely girlfriend, I'm sure you've been to the States, and the women over here swoon for the UK, the British accent, the Irish accent. So when I was hearing these guys just
I'm not saying
knock
it
down
out
these
loud,
girls, yeah, it's fucking nuts. I was like, oh, I got to get that. And I'm sure it was horrible, but it worked. So just leave it at that.
That's how he met his wife. If you believe it.
Yeah. It's like, and do you take Josh? And she's like, yes. And do you take your wife, Josh? And she's like, yes, I do. And then as soon as that rings on there, it's like, fuck you. Nailed it.
You're mine.
Hey, you.
It's fucking wicked awesome over here.
I
Fucking
know
getting
you
married to
guys
the
are from
girl of my
Boston.
fucking dreams.
Yeah. I gotta get mad. That was a Boston accent. What the fuck
Yeah,
was
see,
that?
well, hey, you're in the fucking right area.
And
You
I'm
get
just like,
fucking,
I just literally just trying to channel the Departed when I talk to you guys. I'm like, okay, how can I do this?
Dude.
Oh, it's not an Oscar.
Come on,
I
so
can't
listen,
do
I'm
it.
fucking wicked fucking angry at you fucking cocksuckers. You're pissing me off again. I'm not deal with your fucking shit. Go fuck yourselves. And then that's it. That's a Boston
I
fucking
feel
rant.
like you're putting on an accent. But it's just
Well,
your accent.
he's not from Massachusetts, so he really wouldn't know. Either am
Yeah,
I.
you know what? You're not from fucking New England, so
don't
shut
pretend.
it.
Don't
I'm
pretend
from New
you're
England, at
from
least.
this Commonwealth.
I'm from, yeah, and it is a Commonwealth. It's not even a state. The dirty Commonwealth. So piss off.
Piss off. Piss off.
Piss off, you. Go fuck yourself. Well, anyways, Liam, again, we will have all your links and shit in the description.
Yes.
Adam's gonna do a great job with editing and putting some of your music and some of your podcast. Don't fucking give me that look, Adam. Get it done. Make it happen. Make it show. Make money. I like it. You're not far from Scotland, right? You're cut right across the border, right? You in Scotland not that far?
Yeah, it's about 3 hours from me. So
3
it's not-
hours by train or by
American
car?
term- in America by car. So in American terms, it's like a short drive or
Yeah, it's like 10 minutes in America. 3
Yeah.
hours, especially in
Really?
fucking New Hampshire.
Oh, I didn't know.
It's like,
Well, we
for me,
did
that's
do a
that's
salute to
long
Sean
way.
Connery. Adam loves.
Josh does a good Sean Connery. May he rest in peace.
May he rest in
his
peace.
soul rest in
Absolutely, absolutely. But I don't
Give
want
us,
to
give us
scare
though,
anybody.
I know you're trying to close up, but I just want to hear you, Sean Connery. But I want to hear him saying it's okay to hit a woman if she tries to give the final word, but you've already given it.
Oh.
I'm just saying yes.
Because it's a direct Sean Connery quote. So I want to.
It's okay to hit a woman when you. What did you say? Hey, you fucking lost.
No,
you.
I don't know.
If she tries to give the final or the last word, but you've already given it.
It's okay to hit a woman. She tries to give the last word, even though you've already given it.
Oh, well,
pretty good.
that's being cut out. That's being edited straight out.
You approve of that,
See,
Liam?
I can do it because he's no longer with us. So
And also, that's not my view. That's I don't know. It might be Josh's view, but it's not my view. It's just a Sean Connery quote.
Liam told me to do it, folks. I was devastated to do it. I feel dirty saying it. I'm going to take a shower and cry in the fetal position. That I actually said
Say that in Sean Connery's. I'm going to take a shower.
Why don't you say it?
I'm not that good at that.
He just did. That was a good.
Nah, it's not that.
Anyways, folks,
Technical difficulties. We got
these international broadcasts, you never know what you're gonna get. So anyways, I had fun, Adam.
I did too. It was a good experience. Thank you for setting it up. Thank
You're
you for
quite welcome.
coordinating.
I'm looking forward to our next show where we're gonna go a little bit back to our glory days.
Oh, the traditional broken heads.
Traditional broken heads where we just fucking yell at things and get angry and talk about
Yes.
things.
I think we should mix it up. It'll give us a chance to get some more people lined up.
Yes, indeed, we'll line them up.
Yep, I will.
Exactly.
Knock 'em
So
all down.
you got it. You line them up, I'll knock them down, or I'll knock them down, you line them up. Whatever the fucking one's gonna be.
All right, everyone. Well, thanks for joining in to another edition of Broken Heads. We'll see you real soon. Ain't that right, Josh?
Why, yo, Husky, you know it, baby.
Ho!
Out. See ya.